House. 4 locations to serve you or online at hiphousechat.com.
We've got some TV gold going on right here. This is Waffles, and as Heather Woods from the Pet Placement Center sat down to talk with us this morning, he just decided to cozy on up to me and jumped right up in my lap. We couldn't get over it.
He's such a sweet boy.
He's the example of the big dog that doesn't know he's big, right?
He is.
He would get all the way up here if he could.
He's a complete love bug. I mean, and he's so affectionate, so sweet. Yeah,
he's just kind of a
an
perfect
angel.
dog.
He is.
He's
about
6 years old.
6 years old. Yep.
And you were telling me, I think, that you take him with you.
Oh my goodness!
Do you have
so
something to
tired.
say? He's kind of a talker. That's the second or third time he's done that this morning. But you take him places?
We
is
do.
that
We
right?
take him to, he's been to several events. Frequently you'll see him at Petco in Hickson. We have a couple of our volunteers that'll go and sit and show some of our dogs that are available.
You know, Heather comes in here, you see her on the show every month, and she has a different pet each time she comes. And the thing I love is that she knows them all so well.
Yeah.
And they love her. They love you. Look at this. He just is hanging out with me. I bet you want to come all the way up.
He
don't
probably would totally get all the way in the chair with you.
Do you have any idea his background? How long has he been with you?
He's only been with us for a couple of months. He was adopted from us back in 2020. So we feel, I think he was a COVID baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
There's more TV gold going on.
I
Who
know.
knows what you're going to get when Waffles is in the studio? This is great. He's very strong.
Oh my goodness.
I was holding him.
I was going to say he doesn't look that strong,
He
but
doesn't.
he is. He is a strong boy when he wants to be.
He's fairly small, actually. 'Cause I guess he's got some lab in him.
He's probably about
right?
50 pounds. Yeah, he's got lab in him.
I was holding him while Heather got her microphone on, and I can attest to it. He's very curious.
Yeah.
And he pulled a little bit, but
Yeah.
he's just a strong.
Oh gosh, yeah.
young at
And just
heart.
that curiosity.
Yeah. Who do you think he's best suited for then, Heather?
He would love to have a buddy, so somebody that has another pet in the home would be great for him. He has not met a stranger at all when he does go to the events. He was in the Red Bank Parade with us. He walked the parade, and he was meeting and greeting and just being his sweet self. So somebody that's got another pet would.
Is he good with cats? You don't know.
We have not cat tested, but we can. We can do that at the shelter. That's not a problem.
So he, not me,
He, yeah.
kind of interrupted you when he pulled you like that. But you were saying that he was basically a COVID baby, and then the owner couldn't keep him.
Yeah, owner couldn't keep him. Life got back to normal, and that is a reality when we had so many folks that were able to work from home, and these animals really kept them company, and that was a good thing, and it was good for the dogs and the cats and everybody that got out.
But that's a good point to make, because the reality was different then.
Yeah.
And those dogs and cats got accustomed to 24/7 companionship. That's hard to leave.
So then they get bored a lot of
Yeah.
times when the owners have to leave the home and go back into the office, or go back to work, and those guys get pretty bored at home, and I think there was a lot of boredom going on, and he was doing a little escaping, but he's not tried that at the shelter at all.
Let's talk about that too, because you want to counsel for success here when people adopt, and so you really want to know what their home life is like.
Yes.
Make sure that everybody's honest with each other, because it might be that you come to meet Waffles and he's not the right dog for you, but there could be another one who is.
Correct. Making sure, like, if we know that we have a big dog, not necessarily great for the apartment environment.
Right.
You want somebody that's going to have a fenced-in yard and has space for that dog to get out and run. But then we have some dogs that are completely content to be in the home, and in a smaller environment. So
he's a lover.
He is.
I mean,
he's a cuddler, and he's just, he's so sweet.
Yeah,
so
he
sweet.
really is. And I know that he's looking at me, so I'm not trying to hog him. Maybe you can catch his face here a little bit, but he's got a pretty face.
Beautiful face.
What
He's a
is
lab
he?
mix. He's a lab mix.
He does shed.
He does shed.
I want to be honest
he is
about
shedding.
that.
Yep, and some of that is excitement. Some of it is a lot of times dogs will and cats too. They'll shed like an extreme amount at one time when they're excited or they're nervous or they're happy. He's not that bad all the time that I've seen. So but we've got a lot going on. It's
This is going to sound like a really strange thing to say on television, but he was just breathing in my face. His breath is not bad.
I know. No, there are dogs that do have some rough, sometimes the teeth and can cause them to have the bad breath.
And I think that's why I said it, because when you are adopting from the Pet Placement Center, the dogs are cared for. They get that veterinary attention.
Oh, they do.
When
They
you
do.
take them home that they're as healthy as they can possibly be. Is that fair to say, Heather?
It is fair to say.
They
We
also
have
train them?
Yeah, and he came this way. So, I mean, we have some that have been surrendered by owners that have spent plenty of time, and it's totally evident that they have had that training and the time and love with them. And
I have like a minute left before I let you go. It is winter time and cold.
It's going to
Do y'all
be really
need any
cold.
supplies?
We can always use cleaning supplies, blankets, toys, where we've got to call out for some toys right now because these guys have been playing with lots of them. They get bored inside, and with the cold weather, we tend to keep them in the shelter more and have little limited yard time. So.
Well, he's going to get to go meet our newsroom.
Oh, good.
Okay,
They'll
because
love him.
he is
They
too
will
cute
love
for
him.
us to not share. Here's how you can go. Oh, good boy. Here's how you can meet him too. Okay, his name is Waffles at the Pet Placement Center. You can go online or call them to make an appointment.
Yes, please.
They'll want you to have a chance to come play for yourself. Just don't wear something that you're not going to mind getting a little bit jumped on.
Exactly.
Because he's going to want to love you when you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Good boy.
If you need some new furniture, John Linderman says come on down to his store in Ringgold. Big savings going on this month, plus free local delivery always. He's next.
World of Wheels in Chattanooga this weekend at the Chattanooga Convention Center. Stop by to see these amazing wheels and have some fun with the family. While you're there, register to win a new garage floor from Orange Rhino. You can also register to win anytime at local3news.com.
I got hurt in a car wreck. I don't know what to do.
Here are 3 things you should do after a car wreck. 1, get the medical attention you need right away.
2, don't say or sign anything.
And 3, call us so we can fight for the money you deserve.
It's just that easy.
This is me before Sanabello.
And this is after.
This year, don't just lose weight, lose stubborn fat permanently with Sono Bello One Visit Fat Removal.
I wanted the